As a youngster, as a way to kind of be popular, I remember just cracking a lot of jokes and trying to use stuff. I felt like I had this whole source material that other people didn't know, because I'm watching like hours and hours of TV as this latchkey kid that other people, when they're like making out with girls and stuff. So like I could kind of pretend it was my own. And then after years of that, I started thinking like, hey, maybe I could start kind of using my own material. And so that's what started me off into kind of my love of comedy. Best comedy comes from reality. I think a lot of the best comedy comes from like personal pain, kind of things that we make fun of a lot of times are, if they were happening in real life, are very painful situations like breakups or losing your job or something like that. And I think that it can be kind of a form of personal catharsis, if that makes sense. Like you can go through your own stuff or just thinking about real life. I think that the best comedy, in Comic Frenzy, which is improv on campus, we read a book called Truth in Comedy, and that's the number one thing I've learned from doing comedy, is that if it's funny, there's a kernel of truth in it. So I think honestly that's where the inspiration comes from. So it comes from reality, it comes from personal experience or seeing other people go through experiences. Theater started when I was 6, actually. I got involved when I was a little tyke, and I actually had some opportunities to kind of do stuff professionally as a young child, but my mom really didn't want me to, and I'm actually really glad that happened. I had kind of more of a normal life, and because of that I was able to find the church and stuff like that. And then when I was 18, I went to an acting school called California Institute of the Arts, but at the very same time I actually found the church, and I had this real kind of tension inside, because I didn't know if it was even possible to do what I wanted to do my entire life and be an honorable member of the church. And so that was really hard. I ended up dropping out, and Cal Arts is it's known as this huge party school, and it's it was an interesting experience to say the least. And I stopped acting for 7 years. I didn't perform for 7 years after that. And I got, really when I came here is when I got involved in more of the specific comedy stuff, sketch comedy, improv comedy, when I realized, wow, my abilities as a writer and a performer, I can use it in a new medium. Because really all improv is you're writing and performing a scene as it happens. So I feel like those writing skills are able to be used there too.